Yes, I believe I am muted. Thank you very much. I hold on. Let me turn that off. Yes, I absolutely was muted. I just told the story about my chair and the carpet. I'm guessing you can hear me now, though. Let's see. I'll try not to get my gain too high today. Oh, and watch this. Let me stop talking for a second. You hear that? It's quieter in here. Shut down one of the boxes because I'm rebuilding it behind me. Oh, where's my thumb? Here it is. Behind me. So I can move it to the data center. And then I moved another server downstairs. I've got a big cabinet downstairs. I moved it down there. Yes. I think I've got it fixed now. Oh, and I'm behind on stuff. Nibble Not follow. JHam421 follow. Violence follow. Legion of Myth raid 35. What? You had 35 users and you gave them all to me. I'm touched. That's so sweet. Seriously, thank you, Legion of Myth. You guys didn't hear me because I didn't have my mic turned on. But earlier I announced that if you do !question, it will add a question to a document for me, so we don't have to worry about... oh, thank you. Thank you, Antrex. We don't have to worry about losing everything just because I'm doing a raffle and scroll, because that's frustrating for everyone. I will demonstrate. There we go. And now... Oh, looks like a couple of you are already ahead. How did you guys know to do that? Where are you doing that? A few people added questions in there already. I think you guys got in there early. I just hadn't even updated the doc to tell. All right. Trying to make sure I'm getting the proper updates there. Ooh. Look at that. Already up to 7 questions. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I'm never going to catch up. I have a question from Aw. Oh, a question from Shroud of the Avatar. That was me testing. Take that one out. Whoops. Oh man, it's filling up fast. Corsevius just asked a question. All right, well, it looks like it's working here. So good news. We don't have to worry about the raffle spam anymore. So I can raffle and still keep up with your questions. I also put something in there so it'll tell you how many questions you have already asked. So try not to ask the same questions over and over again because you'll just fill up my document. If it becomes a problem, I'll put something in there so it'll only add it to the document if you have asked like 5 or fewer questions. Go, guys, go. Questions. Okay, well, I'm going to start hitting the questions then. So for those who are just joining me here, there's a question bot out there that you can add questions to, and it goes to a document. I wrote it myself because I couldn't find one. And I guess I'll gladly share it with people, I think. I'm trying to think if there's any reason I shouldn't share it. There's a private key in it I'll have to remove that you'll have to put your own private key in, but other than that, I think it's something that I could share around to people. This is so awesome. But let's see. I just need to get another one so I can do some extra stuff. Oh, I have to set this for, where's the wraparound? Word wrap, there it is, okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out my plan today. I was seeing what stuff was on sale. I went through and looked. I think I got all the deed people. There's one deed person who bought something and said, "Hey, can you send me a city airship instead?" I can't send you a city airship. They only sold a few of them, and they were like $700, and they haven't had them out forever. So I can send you back that house that I sent you, or you can pick something else, preferably something that we still sell. But anyways, I will that again just because I've continued to have people who request that. People not hearing about until later. I will continue to do that sale thing where when I'm during the stream, if you do a lot upgrade, you can use 1/3 of whatever you spend on the lot upgrade towards a house. You cannot have an airship. No, I'm sorry. But there's lots of other stuff that you can get in there. Look, the pristine Gothic mansion is on sale today. If you wanted to upgrade to a water lot, be a good time. I don't know what they cost or what it takes to get up to a water lot, but all right, you guys are doing great on the questions here. I'm never going to catch up now. Oh, geez, already up to 21 questions. Okay. I was trying to think of another one because that was the other was some people were wanting specials like what I did before. I'm not shipping any more stuff, like doing giveaway prize stuff where I actually have to physically ship. I still have like 5 left to ship, and I've got about 5 that never answered that I think are people that just happened to buy during the time window I gave for the buying the $90 package or whatever. I do still have a few to ship. My shipping space got taken over by computer building, and I just haven't had the time to move all that stuff out of the way. I will get those out to you here shortly, though, for those last 5 people. And Artemis was one of them, and I'll go double check, but I sure thought I sent yours. I've got tracking on it. I didn't do insurance, but I can do tracking and figure out what happened to it. Hey, and I'm behind again. Thank you, Fakan. That never gets old, right? For the 200 bits, and thank you, Artemis Sacrifice, for the 100 bits. And Artemis, I can go check right now. No, I won't bore people because I got to log into Stamps and go find all through the history and all that jazz. Thank you, Twilight Tempest, for 1,000 bits. Starting it off right there. Let's see, are you in the top 10? See how our top 10's looking. That's not. It takes 2,000 these days to get into the top 10. Remember, that goes through the rest of the month, though. So pace yourself. But the thing I was looking at here, maybe. Well, let's see what's in featured. There's a pirate galleon. That's pretty big. That's a little too big. I'm looking for a couple things right now. I'm looking for stuff to do for the first prizing so I can get that on, because I don't have to worry about blowing away your questions now. I can just totally ignore chat. Never have to look over there again. That might be a cool one. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Banana dun 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 dun. Just shopping around. Don't know any of these things, but let's see. How about I'll do a brass clockwork raven and a silver baby clockwork dragon will be the first thing. Let me get that in there, and then I can turn on the prizing. I should probably have that stuff set up before I get this thing going. Clockwork raven and baby dragon. Baby dragon do 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 do. Baby dragon do 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 do. Baby dragon do 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 do. And now the raffle is open. Now you guys can all enter. Famines, I see you're in there because you're the second person to get in there. I'll send you a care package later today to help out with your stream. Just a reminder to those guys, I guess I could do it here in a little while. Just a reminder to people out there who do stream is let me know if you're a streamer and you're active at streaming. I kind of keep an eye on most of the people who are out there streaming, and of course I can give you raids after these streams, because we always have about 100, 150, sometimes 200 people in the stream at the end of it that will go raid, and I think I did that to Tazar, Order of the Drunken Elders, Tazar ODE, who started streaming recently, and got him like 20 or 30 follows in, a 30-minute period or whatever. So very cool. And speaking of Tazar, there's Tazar ODE, 100 bits. Thank you very much. Enjoyed your stream. I saw you guys were down there actually playing the game, unlike me who just stands around and looks at stuff here. Let's see, did I buy these guys? I don't think I actually bought. Again, I get numb to this stuff. I'm talking to you guys and brain loses track. Oh, let me look at one more thing here. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. So I think for today's special, there's going to be a twofer. You can get some on the front end and on the back end. I'll do the, just because I know it's one of those items that's one of our top sellers and a lot of serious players really like it. The Obsidian item of Greater Unlearning that you see on the screen there. For those who don't know, that's like an item that will let you basically empty out an entire skill tree down to the bare minimums and return 100% of the experience points too. If you're trying to change skill trees or like decided that fire is not the thing for you, you can undo the whole skill tree at once rather than having to do one per skill. It is great also for, it'll fill up your experience point pool and then you can level up other stuff really quick. I will do for anyone who buys the 10,750 crown package during the show today, I will send you an Obsidian item of Greater Unlearning. I think I'm caught up on all my in-game stuff. It's my out-of-game stuff that I'm behind on right now. And I'll get that stupid computer out of the way so I can set up shipping stuff again and get those last 5 out. Shroud of the Avatar, buff fire. You do have sharks in the game. I just saw one in someone's house. They had a 4.1 meter shark. Yeah. That's right. You can't fight them, but you can catch them. Although they're very rare. I remember that's the first one that was caught on the server, I think, was caught in that fishing contest, the large tiger shark or whatever. But anyway, so today on the stream, I'm going to be doing the prizing. That's already going on. I got the questions over here. Let me see how many questions I'm up to now. I'm up to 25 questions. I'm going to answer those. I'm going to see if I can get through some of these rapid fire. Oh, and talking about the shark, if you want sharks to attack you, that is, I mentioned that on the last stream. That's one of my goals for episode 2 is, we can't have pirates and ships and stuff like that without also adding some underwater. Yes, person who wanted the airship, you can definitely have that back. And I'll send you along an extra little token as well. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice with the house giveaway stuff. But I can't be nice enough that it pisses off the other players because I'm giving away rare items that, aren't supposed to be added to the game. I'm sure there's somebody who has like a document that shows exactly where every one of those houses is. And if another one showed up, I'd probably be upset. I'm going to work on hydrating today. I normally just talk straight through and don't drink enough. Let's see. Today, I think I mentioned I was going to do some taming, which I should point out I do taming very little. I really just test out the pets. So I haven't done much taming because I had some taming collars, but I'll actually go tame some crap today. But I'm also going to work on doing a little taming balance and try to fix a few things like on the wyvern, because the wyvern is lame for something that's supposed to be cool pet. It's pretty lame in general. But I'll pull up, do some tests with them as well, like do some tamed stuff versus other tamed stuff. We can test some of that out. Let's see. I'm going to tear through some of these questions right here. Oh, I need to get to someplace interesting. house is that? I forget what that one is. Is that the Viking one? Oh look, list has a Viking Great City, or Great Hall. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get someplace where I can actually have some action going on. Maybe... Where can I get some action here? How about, I said hilt everybody over farming hilt. Trying to find kobold stuff and killing kobolds. Oh, a couple updates where there's a patch underway. We're trying to get everything wrapped up into one patch. So we didn't kick off a build yet. There's been a number of fixes in there. I believe one and only has the loot dropping off of dungeon critters. That working. Undone is working on the nav mesh stuff. He says it's not actually nav mesh, it's something else. He claims that the reason we couldn't do the Ring of Fire and stuff, there's actually a flag I didn't set on the floor of that thing when I set it up. Lies, but we'll see. But he is unable to reproduce the nav mesh stuff that we're seeing, or that some people had reported. I think I'll go try out. I think Artemis might have sent me, or Artemis sent me a location for a dungeon that doesn't work. Let's see. Oh, another one that was by popular demand. I think it was Artemis again, who pointed this one out to me that I said I would do it, and I didn't do it, so I did it. Which is add the essences to the vendor list so you can put up buy orders for essences. For those guys out there who are seriously into their dungeons, that should help you guys out quite a bit. It's that which lurks, my least favorite viewer. That's not true. I have to say, with all the Twitch stuff, I was really worried starting to do the Twitch streaming stuff because I was worried about basically trolls coming in and being really negative on the stream. I haven't had to ban a single person or even, kick them out or mute them or anything, so you guys have actually done pretty well. Let's see. Question. Can we have... You're doing it wrong, you guys. Shep, you're supposed to be doing exclamation mark question, and it goes into a document that I have now. I wrote a bot just for you guys. And I looked for one, and I couldn't find a bot out there. So if anybody needs bots, let me know, and I can get you a chat bot like this if you want to take questions or whatever. Again, I was stunned that it's not something that was out there and already, widely available. But anyways, I wrote one. It's not that tough to install. I just have to give you a zip. You'll have to open it up and go to the chat bot and there's a unique key. You'll have to get out a copy of that and paste into your chatbot script in a JSON file, and then there's a Python file, and then a JavaScript file. I forget what else. But anyways, it's all zipped up, and you basically just go and import it in, and it'll pull all that stuff in at one time. And you will just have to change the one thing. But I can help you guys out with that if you want it. Yeah, and I'll try to get that. I'm going to do a little more work on it. I'm trying to get it hooked up so I can have it do some stuff right now. I have it go into a document that just refreshes locally. I had started on the Google Docs implementation, but I had quite a few bugs this morning that I was trying to get in, so I didn't get that much done. But I did get the bot working. So, yay! And I'm up to 30 questions, which I'll hit here in a minute, but I want to finish talking about some of the patch stuff. So again, working on the loot for dungeons, and also working on the whatever the nav mesh, creatures not behaving properly, whatever it is. Undone is working on that still. I did get the essences on the buy order list. There was a bug for the boss lich, the Rise lich rune, where people were saying that they couldn't convert it. I think that's another one Artemis pointed out. I looked, and there actually was a recipe, but for the no spawn to spawn conversion version. Conversion version. What you... Anybody remember those? But it actually takes 500 crowns and then a blueprint for the dungeon. Not the actual dungeon piece itself, but a blueprint for the dungeon. So I changed that, but if you want to save some ore or whatever, you can go and convert some the Rise Lich Room blueprint into an actual finished dungeon with spawns. Whoops. So that'll be in the next patch as well. So if you have any blueprints that you haven't actually turned into a room yet for the Rise Lich Room, you can go do that now and save some granite. For those who missed the previous stream as well, I think it was a Saturday stream, the troll drop is in, but it's not. It's in the next patch. It hasn't been turned on yet. Again, we're trying to save up all these things and get them in one final patch. Fixes everything. Let's see. Fix the names on a bunch of recipes. Added the troll drop. Let's see. Updated some more IDs. We'll see, but there's again one more patch coming out that'll fix a lot of these lingering problems that are out there. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Alright, we're up to 35 questions. I'm just going to go through here and rapid fire. Oh, I was trying to get someplace interesting. Who is in Hilt? Let me get on my friends list here and see where these people are. I want to get someplace. Hope he's not doing anything sneaky there. I'll get to Hilt. Like I said, I'm sure people are there farming, trying to find the drops now for the Kobold Room. Which is awesome, because you can go there and get the drop to make the Kobold Room, but you can also get the... Where'd you go? You can also get the Kobold Essences while you're here. I think this is probably a pretty good place. And Dugan Redhammer says, just thought limit the script to one question. Yeah, and that's why I said is I'll probably start limiting it. My plan is I'm probably going to have these dump into... I started working on the doc version of it, but I'm probably going to switch it over to be a Google spreadsheet just because it's easier to sort and stuff. And then I can sort and see how many. But the script you guys probably already see. That when you add something like Oni Cheng Gaming just added a question and they have 2 questions in the queue. And that includes the one I just asked. So, but yeah, if I see people exploiting that, then I'll probably put in like a limit of like 5. But I just know as soon as I do that, again, it's partially this is why we can't have nice things, is because a few people cause problems. And then as soon as I set a limit for things, as I've learned from all the game design stuff that I've done, as soon as you set a limit for things, players expect that is what they should be. Oh, I didn't want to go out. And they'll go and immediately add 5 questions. So let's see. All right, I'm going to go through here and see if I can kill a few of these questions. You know what? Spinock the Great, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why I put it in Hilt. I think I put it in Hilt because that's like one of the first rooms I converted, and I just haven't gone back to convert some more, and I need to go back and convert a few more. So yeah, that'd be a much better place, and yeah, I'm sure that gets a lot of drops. Yeah, and I mean, Hilt is T5, and technically I think Kroll is T5, but Kroll is like way tougher in my opinion. Let's see if I can find these guys. Whoops, 5 is not a very good speed. I'll come sit in here and wait for him. Dude, you're standing half in the thing. You're making my stream look bad. Anyways, okay, now that I got that set up, let me come over here and I'm going to answer some questions real quick. Can we get area looting? I think that's one we've talked about before. And, I mean, I think just pounding the E key works well enough. E. I don't know why we'd need... I don't think that's that important to get area looting. I mean, I know it's one of those things, it's probably someone who sits in UT all the time, and you guys always wait around till the very end to go clean that, clean all the junk up. But you guys got to clean that up. It'll help your frame rate. Why is my dog so awesome? Oh, wait. I asked that one. Dog is so awesome. If I got him on camera, let me look over there. I forget where the camera... There you go. There he is. There's the awesome dog. Let's see. What breeds Mojito? So Mojito is an Italian Greyhound. So he's a little version of Greyhound, as I've had to explain a bunch of times. The big Greyhounds are not the original ones, as you might expect. They breed them both up and down in size. So he is an Italian Greyhound. He keeps himself clean, so you don't have to give him a bath. He doesn't shed. Long lifespan. They are a little fragile. You got to be careful not to stomp on them when they're puppies and stuff. Oh, I'm falling behind here. Twilight Tempest already announced you, but thank you again for the 1,000 bits. Tazar announced you 100 bits. Thank you. Z of Silverdale 1,000 bits. Staying in third place there, I see. Elron King of Elves 100 bits. Go shop at Elron stores. See, gave you a little plug, huh? But anyways, he's an Italian Greyhound. Pretty awesome dogs. You got to be careful with them, though. They don't handle scoldings very well. They're very easily turned into a shaky dog. So you got to build their confidence. They're very much a dog for people who want to do the whole dog psychology thing. Mojito is super confident, right, bud? Can't get a fist bump. Fist bump. No. All right, maybe not. Let's see. I can't have a 1 or 2 troll encounter room. Twofold Silence asks, I can't have a 1 or 2 troll encounter room. Absolutely you can. Again, the stuff that I'm putting in there now is kind of the first versions of things, and I thought people would want a big, awesome troll room for the first one in there. But there's going to be more troll rooms. For those who, I haven't talked that much about it, but the effort in setting up the encounter rooms is 90%... creating the special versions of the creatures and getting all those guys set up with stats and rewards and all that jazz. So that's the challenge in it. So now that I've got Kobold set up, I've got the Liches, I've got the Troll. Oh, and also Ice Star Strider, thank you for 100 bits, 150 bits. And Rat Fink, thank you for the follow. And Chris B. Carr, thank you for the 100 bits. But the work is in setting up the creatures. That's what is absolutely soul-crushing, tedious work that I wish there were a better way to figure out, make it go faster. And if I could, trust me, I would be coding something up for it. There's not a really easy way to do it. We're actually talking about some other stuff, so we only have to create one version, and then we can formula up the rest of it. Beezus and I have been talking about that for a while, and we may actually execute on that. It's something we've been wanting to do to simplify a lot of stuff for episode 2 as well, so we can come up with a more standardized set of rules for things. But anyways, so now that there's trolls out there, to get back to the actual question, why can't you have 1 or 2 encounter troll room? You absolutely can, and I'll try to get some of those. We'll see how many I get in this next release. I'm trying to get a lot of bugs out of the way, as you guys probably would appreciate that a lot more. Is fixing bugs more than creating them like we did this release. Yeah, it should go much quicker. Where did my dog go? My loyal dog. Let's see. Scan4, are you aware of the bug where people end up facing the wrong way and walking sideways after being interrupted harvesting? I had not heard that. I can see probably how that could happen. There's probably some code in there that is nudge code. So it probably doesn't happen every time. But yeah, I can totally see that happening. I'm just surprised it hasn't come up before. I'm going to write up a bug on it. Can you guys give me any more details on that? Is it every time, or is there some special sauce you got to get going on the sideways thing. Solar System. After the last patch fixing the textures, my white couch turned black. What? Are you teasing? Or did you have a black couch that turned white and you liked that better and now it turned back to black? When you're harvesting, get attacked. Oh, Solar Sister, not teasing. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna... I've got enough questions piling up there that I'm gonna... And I've got, like, your actual questions. I'm gonna go just enter some of these straight into Jira. Sadly, I don't think I can safely show you Jira. Because there's, like, secret stuff in there. Like, forward-looking stuff. Let's see, though. Getting interrupted during harvesting by an attack leaves you running sideways. Interesting. I'll put that on one and only. That's more his type stuff. Reported by players. Create another. Let's see. Oh, it started a last release? Really? That's surprising. Shift PC. I suspect that one's already in there. The instruments get stuck in your hand when jumping. But I'll enter it just because it's a super easy one to reproduce. Bam. Let's see. Oh, so it's getting long here. Oni Cheng Gaming, what do you think about providing a list of items with the correct drop rate? Are there negatives to providing this information to us? There is some negatives. This is Oni Cheng Gaming, by the way. And they're asking why don't we provide a list of items with the correct drop rates. Because it's one of those things we like to adjust it. And sometimes, just sometimes, we can manage to adjust it without you guys going, what the hell did you guys do? You nerfed the crap out of my stuff. Z of Silverdale, you're awesome. I will announce your 4 bits. I think that was probably, no, they're just getting 4. Is that staying ahead of somebody or something? Z of Silverdale, 400 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so we don't want to put out items out there because it's also occasionally I've been known to sneak in a new drop on a creature, and we change a lot of this stuff every release, or fairly often. Like, I add new stuff to loot the supply bundles every now and then. Probably at least 1 or 2 items are released. So that's why we don't provide a list. And besides, what game does that? You got to figure it out yourself. And we should be allowed to change it if we want to. Shall all trolls in Lost Valley have essences? This is by Thank You Fakan, who gave me some bits, so I'm definitely answering theirs. We tested yesterday and only the elite obsidian trolls dropped essences. They should. They may be using some special rolled version over there. But I thought all trolls did. It's really tedious going and check those, so I'm going to add a Jira for myself. Make sure Lost Vale trolls have essences. Assigned to me. Done. But yeah, they should have essences, or at least a chance to drop essences. I'm trying to remember. I think all trolls drop essences. I think the bigger trolls can drop like 1 to 3 essences. And in the next patch, the biggest trolls actually have a small chance to drop a already crafted totem. So, yeah. Let's see. Corsivi. Oh. Yes. Corsivius, are you up to date with all your packages that you're mailing out? No, that's I'm about 5 behind. If you're one of the people who is one of the 5, like I said, I got stuck and I'd sent out emails and I was waiting for emails to come back. And then I started building that computer behind me so we can have builds that don't take 9 hours on Linux. But hopefully I'll wrap that up tonight maybe. And I can get back to shipping and do some shipping tomorrow. I was thinking of actually doing a stream. This is probably like the most boring stream idea ever. But where I don't even talk to you guys. And all I do is I stand over there and pack boxes for players. And I can start off by packing those last 5 boxes I need to send out to you guys. Z of Silverdale, way to round it off there with your 96 bits. And thank you, Fakan. Thank you, Fakan. Let's see. Would it be possible to have the login screen remember multiple accounts, like a drop-down box? Yeah, that's one of those we probably just missed because of we added like the multiple. Oh, I guess that's multiple accounts, not multiple characters. Yeah, I know you guys, a lot of people have multiple accounts, especially now that they're free, but we could probably do that. I'm trying to think what would be involved with that. We don't do the passwords. We try to keep that semi-safe and make sure you guys aren't doing anything too silly. It's kind of one of those things that can be, even though it's a convenience thing for you, it can be an inconvenience thing for us, because you guys getting your account, somebody sits down. We do have the occasional, my little brother got on the computer and did something horrible. So we try to avoid creating those situations, making that easier to happen. Let's see. Oh, there's people that runs. Oh, Ehondis is over there. I'm going to zoom over there. I need to see something interesting. And standing staring at a kobold is not interesting while I answer questions. Let's see. So the password thing, yeah, I mean, we kind of, like I said, we don't want to get other people. We want people to not have an excuse for how their little brother got on there and sold all their stuff or whatever. Hold on, let me get so I can see what's going on here. Oh, poor Gorak. I remember I made him and I was like, no one's going to kill this guy. He's way too tough. About 13 minutes into the release after he went live, that people killed him, of course. Let's see. Oh, let me get back to some questions here now that I have something semi-interesting up on stream. You guys take your time killing that dude. Red Hammer, does this mean you were going to answer all the questions? Probably not. I'm answering quite a few, though. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Oh, I didn't even set a time for when I was going to do the raffle thing. Oh, and again, I'll go do that right after I announce the whole special things that I have on. I'm still going to do this will probably be, maybe I'll do it through this week. I'll 1 or 2 streams more. Oh no, did you guys die? Oh no. You died on camera. How embarrassing. Ehondis? You had him so close, I assumed that was a sure thing there. Oh, and there's fairy... I was like, what kind of grass is that? Those are fairy wings. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is horrible. And good streaming material. Keep up the good work there, Ehondis. Try and die. Hold on. Yes. Can you please clarify what is going on with the Rotunda Kobold room? I've heard that if you make the room now, you get an encounter. But if you made it earlier, you have to upgrade with 500 quotas. Is this correct? So there's actually 2 versions that drop. Before there's only the one version, the non-encounter version. Now there's like a 50-50 chance that you'll get an encounter or you'll get the non-encounter version. Again, we want to keep in the non-encounter version because a lot of people like that for decos because that's a pretty cool room. If you set it up for like a guild meeting or whatever, you can set up some already got the built-in thrones, then you get some other cool stuff in there. But yes, so the old ones you have to convert. The new ones, if they will drop that way, though. And again, it's a 50-50 chance for which blueprint you'll get. And I was already distracted from doing what I was going to do. I was going to announce the specials that I'm doing again, and then go back over here and do the drawing for the thingamadobber. Let me try and get my head straight here. So the specials I'm doing today, there's two of them. One, if you buy the whatever the 10,750 crown package, I will send you a Obsidian Book of Greater Unlearning that's like 1,500 crowns worth all by itself, and one of our most popular items, surprisingly. So I'll send you that if you buy the whatever it is now, $90, $95, whatever the big crown package is. I'll send you the Obsidian Book of Unlearning. You got to do it during my stream. I've been doing it till 9 o'clock because, again, I get so many complaints from California people. They're like, I'm stuck at work. And then the other one is I'll continue doing for at least one more day, if you upgrade your lot deed, you can have up to a third of that credit on a house. It has to be a house that's still in production. If you have like a Kobold house and you send me the Kobold house, they'll upgrade your Kobold house for you. I had somebody go to upgrade their Kobold town to a Kobold city, and that's that Great Hall thing that's so cool and awesome. One of my favorites. Oh, so again, those are the two specials. The Obsidian Book of Greater Unlearning, free when you buy the big crown bundle, and I will just mail that to you in-game. And then the other one is the lot update thing. And now we're about to do the raffle thing, so I can get that out of the way, and then I'll get back to answering some questions real quick. T-Branch. Is it Greater Unlearning or just Unlearning? There's a Greater Unlearning one that'll undo an entire tree at once. So if you want to, like, say, screw it, Bludgeon sucks, I give up on you, Bludgeon. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Antrax. You can use that book and it will untrain all the skills in it and return 100% of the experience to you, so you can invest in something else. Yeah, get the raffles out of the way. And let's see. Where's that book? It's called like Greater, right? Yeah, Obsidian Item of Greater Unlearning. And again, that does not one skill, but it'll unlearn an entire tree if you want to move off from something. Antrax, you'll be happy to know that the change to ground pound is in. Let me go double check. I actually got it checked in and added to the list. Yes. Change list 191009. We're coming up on change list 200,000. We're all kind of like getting ready, like seeing if we can be the guy who can get that change list 200,000. We actually do these things. Like when even numbers come up, we try to jump on them and be the guy who got it. Like, I got 200,000. Of course, it'll probably be some automated process for like building the language crap, and it checks in and it takes it from us. But anyways, back to the questions. Let's see. So yes, Taiki, there are encounter versions dropping, but like half are encounter, half are not encounter. If you get the one and you want to change the other, you can always do the crown thing. If not, you can just go and get some more and sell that one. Can you look at Elysium Illumination not healing, not showing green numbers or anything in chat? There's already a bug open on that. I'm not sure what the status is on that or why that hasn't happened. Some of these things, you guys say it and then we can never reproduce it. That may be one that one and only's having trouble reproducing. Seems like it's got pretty easy repro steps. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking at, again, it's a work day. I started my day at 2 a.m. But I'm still trying to keep an eye on channels. So, all right. Nothing too critical. Looks like Burning Toad is on it. We got most people are back in the office for a change. We only have one person out right now, which is Lord Subtleton is in Barcelona. Let's see. Mystique Dreamweaver, can you please update when a fix will be in for movable locked glyphs? That's the locking the glyph so you can't accidentally drag it. There's a Jira for it. I can try to push that up for this release for R65. Wizard Smoke's one of the guys who was out for a bit, and he has a couple of critical things this release coming up, so we'll see how that falls. But yeah, hopefully we can get that in there. That does feel like a pretty low-hanging fruit that is a quality of life thing. You know, mostly for more advanced players, but definitely important. Ehondis. The Ruined Keep changes are not live yet. You can still get lots of troll essences there, which is also important. But he's not dropping the stuff yet. That'll be in the next patch that we do, and we have, as of this moment, we have not kicked off a patch yet. I'm checking to see what things have been checked in. Again, checking things. Looks like Bobby thinks he fixed the troll encounter room, or at least part of it. Oh crap! Kron SC. Yes, the dance party. Yeah, I took yesterday off to have some quality time with Maxine. What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, we went and ate with the grandpa and her aunt and her uncle. Well, great aunt, great uncle. Really, I should just translate that into, we went and had free Mexican food, and it was delicious. And there were some people there that Maxine likes. Let's see, live messages. No dance party, edit. Bam. Bam. Oh, I can just go ahead and delete that one. Alright, that should be gone, and thank you for pointing that out. Uh-oh, more questions. Let's see. Oh, am I way behind? No, I'm not behind. You guys didn't give me any bits. I didn't look for a long time. I haven't drawn the giveaway yet. My brain. Alright, guys, you ready? I think you've all entered into your thing. And Shift, you're supposed to be using the question thing. Come on, man. I lose your questions because I'm about to close the giveaway. Closing the giveaway. Paladin Michael doesn't know how the Shift key works. Come on, Paladin Michael. You can do it. There you go. You were already in there, I think, though. Now I'm going to close it. Yeah, that's the thing, Artemis, that's the thing that Undone is looking at right now. And here we go. Bam! Bristleburr. Good seeing you name in there. And I'm not... I'm not seeing interesting stuff, and I don't have a mailbox. Bristleburr, if you want to poke me, you can poke me here or in-game. You're probably Bristleburr in-game, but I don't have a mailbox in front of me right now, so I'm going to make a note on that. Making the note. Bristleburr. 1 clockwork dragon and bird. Got it. Let's see. Yep, no message from Bristleburr there. Okay, I'm going to pick another thing here, and then I'll get back to answering questions. And at some point here, I'm going to get around to going and testing out the some taming stuff. See if I can fix a few things for you guys. Get him, Warlock. Do my bidding. Oh, look. Dead player, dead player. Dead player, dead player, dead player, dead player. Yeah. Gorok's been winning. Yeah, let me pick the new item that I'm going to give away. Doot 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 doot. Is there like a die mega pack? Mega pack. There's a couple die mega packs. I will do a magical glowing die mega pack. Let me see if there's any others in here. Oh wait, someone had a black or a white sofa that turned black after the thing. Maybe I could do some white ones, huh? No, I'll do the magical glowing die mega pack. Bam. Hold on, don't do the thing yet. Giveaway is open. Now you can do the thing. Now do the thing. That's good. Die Mega Pack, summon 100 Goroks. I'm telling you, those Death Bunnies are... Those guys are the killers. Whenever I summon stuff. And, oh, well, that's another thing is, hopefully we'll have it so GM summoned creatures can have loot in this next release. Oh, pretty cool, huh? We'll see. That one is obviously not super high priority, but I think it'll be a side effect fix from another thing. Alright, back to questions. Let's see. Let's see. Antrax, what do you think about don't allow to exit the map for total minutes? Top minutes. 10 minutes? For those who have just killed or robbed someone. My fix was going to be that if they do leave the map, that they lose whatever ransom stuff they had, that they can't actually claim the ransom until they exit the map. And they have to, if they exit the map within 10 minutes, it'll clear their ransom. Kind of does the same thing, except it will let them kind of gank and grief you and run. But not letting the players leave the map is problematic for a number of the maps. So my solution's the much easier one that's not going to cause a bunch of side edge cases. Kron SC, is it intended that you can relog to instantly reset Envy Angel and Death Bunny for farming? No, that's not intentional. That was supposed to have been fixed. Again, it's one of those things that fixing it will inconvenience other people, because I think the fix they were going to be doing for it was to have a spawn timer in it. But yeah, that's not supposed to be instantly resetting. I don't know why that is. Taiki Vitre asking the important questions. Can you make it so I can stand pillows upright by hitting R? Then I can place them properly on the couch. I didn't know that you couldn't place pillows. I'm trying to think. Of course, people will then stack pillows in odd ways and try to make weird stuff. But I think that's one we could probably live with. Let me add a Jira for that right now. Make pillow decos rotatable. It's on there, not on me. I'm gonna put that one on Beezus. Oh. All right, that's been added. That's good. You guys are still using the question thing. Oh, for those people who are new here, or logged on after the first 10 minutes, you'll see people are doing exclamation mark question. That is how you get questions in the log. That's where I'm going to be taking my questions from, because we have the problem that if I just try to read them off chat, and then I do like, hey, there's a raffle on for, you know, Deco dog poop or whatever, you guys immediately will raffle 1,000 times for it and scroll off all the questions. So now I wrote a bot, because I couldn't find one, shockingly. I can't believe there's not a bot to do this already that takes questions and dumps it out to a file for me. Yeah, do exclamation mark question and it will show up in there. And that is the list I'm working off of right now. I'm occasionally looking over at chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But let's see. Antrax, by the way, tot means a random number, something like X amount. All right. I was just going to have it be like a consistent amount. Make sure it's always like 10 minutes or something like that. Let's see. Krana C, can you look at fixing fortify crit protection? Yes, I will create another bug. Let me go check to see if the other one is still open. Hold on. Again, that's one of those bugs that it's been opened and closed so many times, as in fix failed, open and closed. Let's see. Status. Open in progress, reopened. Yeah, there's no open fortified defense bug. Okay, I'm going to recreate that bug from scratch. And I'll put it on me this time. Hold on, copying that over there. Assign to me R65. I'll even make it high priority. Bam, create another one. Scammer on good game. I missed a few here. I think I said thank you for Khan. And thank you, Corn Fellow. That's a name I haven't seen before. Like seeing the new contributors and followers. Really want the followers. Viper Mortal, 100 bits. Again, one of our more consistent. He knows how to pace himself. He's staying in there. And then Mugly Wumple. I think I've seen that name before, but I think it's because they won something, so giving something back now. Good job. Let's see. Oh, and if you notice, like you had questions on there, and like the number went down, it's because occasionally I'm going and deleting the old questions to take yours off the list. Not yours particularly, like your old ones. Let's see. Scammer on good game. Can you make it possible to set items on top of gold treasure piles? I'm trying to remember what they look like. I think they kind of have like a, they're kind of a pile. So kind of a, not flat. I'm not sure why, because yeah, it'd be good to add like, hey, I can put my Deco sword on the pile or in the middle of the pile or something like that. So I'm not sure why they didn't do that. I'll go ahead and make a low priority one for that. I'll give that one to Travis. And I'll put your Scammer on good game in there. I'll put your name in there so that he knows who to hate. Create. Let's see. Oh! Liz Kimber. Lana has been level 99 for what feels like over a year now. How far away is she from 100? Who's Lana? It's annoying the snit out of me. Oh, it's probably somebody who's in here fighting and dying. No, that's Moon Wordclaw. There's Gorak. Oh. I think that's the Hondas. Yeah, I don't know who this Lana character is. Get him, me Hondas. Show us how it's done. Uh-oh. Got a few ads. Alright, let me get back to a few questions here. Let's see. Seer Zoran regarding deed upgrades. Is it by design that you cannot upgrade to a regular non-pot water lot deed for placement in NPC towns? There's many open water lots in less popular NPC towns, yet there does not seem to be a way to upgrade a deed to claim that. That's probably an oversight. I'm trying to think. I think the only things that we've said were off limit, intentionally off limit, were the going from like a tax-free city to a tax-free keep, like going to one of the big tax-free keep or castle or something like that. Those are things that are kind of off limits in terms of what you can do. I'm not sure why they don't have that one, though. That one seems like it should exist. If you want to and you know what it's supposed to cost, you can just send me, look at the differences. You can just send me the difference and send me the deed, and I'll send you one. I've done that for a few people. I think Tazar had one of those, and I had to send him one. But yeah, I don't know why it's on there. Let's see. Famines wants to know if I can please not sing that stupid song. Which one? Baby Shark, do. That one? Is it that one? Is that the one you're talking about, Famines? Baby Shark, do. Baby Shark. We actually don't hear that around the house that much anymore. It was popular for like a week with Maxine. Now she's moved on. She's 5 now, so that means she's going to be listening to Katy Perry for the next 12 years. She has been waking up to Katy Perry Roar. So she has actually listened to little Katy Perry. But it's a good get you going in the morning song. Snugs 1 99 bits. Oh, evening off your number there. Good. Thank you very much, Snugs, as always. One of our MVPs. Let's see. Antrax Artec. Did you think of any kind of solution for on-hit poisons used by archers in PvP? Chaotic is enough to prevent. I need to go fix that. I know the Chaotic, and I've got some possible fixes for him. Chaotic is especially powerful, as you probably know. And especially for archers. And it's one of those things that's, if you are, it's obviously the problem with archers in PvP is, it's really easy to get your target. You just have to have them like in your front 120 degrees or whatever, and you can land an arrow on them with poison. So, oh, and Snugs 1, 100 bits. Thank you very much again. Oh, and now up to an even 8,000. Let's see. And I guess I don't have anything above MVP. I think I can make you a moderator. I don't think you've ever done anything naughty. Maybe if you're like one of the top guys this time, I'll make you the moderator. If I can trust you. They just don't have many titles in there. I think it's, again, just MVP moderator, and I think there may be an admin or something like that. Hey, Snacks, 100 bits more, apparently wants to be a moderator. I will gladly mod some people. I don't think we have any moderators on here, but again, it's one of those things I haven't thought it was that big of a deal. Because you guys have been super polite. Let's see. Now I got that song in my head. Thanks, Maxine. Oh, I was making the chaotic poison. Fix chaotic poison for archers. Please, thanks. Antrax says, do it. I will do it. And Ground Pound is in on the next patch as well, the changes for it. Roryu 101. That's the class where they teach you how to Roryu, apparently. Will we have guild alliances and alliance or cross-guild chat? I'm not sure why the cross-guild stuff stalled. I think it's some of those things, they seem easy and it's like a fun idea and it's a cool idea, but then when you get into the actual implementation, it is can turn out to be a bit of a nightmare. So I'm guessing that's probably what happened on it, but I'm not sure where that fell. I mean, we do want to have the guild alliances, and it's something we want. Hold on, I gotta answer a work chat. I'm streaming here! That was me pointing, fix the thing! It was actually Wizard Smoke asking if he could check in a bunch of changed meta files every time we upgrade Unity versions to a major new version. Like all these meta files change and data files change and import stuff changes and all sorts of crap changes. And then we get into the situation where if we don't do like a big batch redo them, which can be problematic as well. Then you get into the situation of like you look and it's like, hey, it looks like Unity checked out like 200 files for me, and then you look and it's like, oh look, 5 other people have those same 200 files checked out. And the way that Unity works a lot of times is when something changes, it'll create a GUID, the Guaranteed Unique Identifier. Is that what that stands for? It's one of those where it's weird. It's like MIPS. It's not an obvious thing. I think it's not actually what I just said. But anyways, it'll generate a GUID, and guess what? Your GUID isn't going to be the same as the GUID that other guy generated. And then he may check in some data with that new GUID reference, and now like, hey, we got some broken crap because everybody's got different GUIDs. It's really a pain in the ass. But of course, I have no solution for it for how Unity could avoid that fix. And I think it's just we need to start getting into a better habit of doing some kind of batch import, batch convert. Let's see. Liz Kimber, how did you guys do the faster running when on paths on Novia? Ooh, long story. Yay for tech weirdos. So, for those who remember back to the early days, the original plan was everything was going to be broken up into hexes, and there would be actual visible hex lines. At least that was in one version of it. Somewhere along the way, we started... Oh, and every hex could be different. Somewhere along the way, the hex resolution got smaller and smaller, and we removed the hex line so it wasn't obvious and made it so free so you could run anywhere. But we still use those hexes. They're still underneath all that stuff. Oh, and I got a cheer for 100 from Corn Fellow. Thank you very much. And but anyway, so the hexes are still under there, so we still have ways that we can go in and mark data for roads, and that's actually one hex. Like the only things that really take up one hex now are like pots or city entrances type things. So, but yeah, so we just have those marked. There's data on those things, and we know which hex you're on, and it marks it and knows like here's the areas where you're going to move faster. Again, hopefully for episode 2, we won't really have that kind of dual scale thing. We'll be having a single scale overworld map, but again, still in testing, as we've been having trouble moving forward with some of the new improved terrain stuff, constantly breaking. Drinking something, then I'll pimp some stuff. Let me see how my questions are doing here. Let's see. Glopton, I'm not sure which package to Sweden. I've sent a couple of packages overseas. I actually sent Midnight. I'm trying to remember who else, but there are a couple of people that I sent, and the packages came back. But I resent again, so I'm doing a little experimenting, trying to get stuff overseas without having to do the big plastic thing on the inside. But I'm printing the little 4x6 label printer I have. I can't do that and do overseas, so I'm having to get. I've got another printer downstairs I'm probably going to bring up here so I can do bigger stuff, because I mean, if you're over there, you know, if it goes through customs, they want the little plastic pouch thing on it with all the paper jammed in it, so they can take out one copy and leave one copy in there, and I can't do that type of stuff with a little printer. So I have sent off a couple more trial runs for people, because there's somebody who bought a signed box months ago who didn't get it. But we will see. But I have sent off a few of those. Again, kind of waiting to see what happens with those. But yeah, if you're one of the people who is one of those last 5 people, it will be coming. Again, hopefully I can get this stupid thing wrapped up today, because I'm going to the data center tomorrow, and it'd be great if I could take that in and rack it now so we can have that ready for next release. Yeah, if you have someone in the U.S., again, shipping stuff in the U.S. is way, way easier. I'm sorry, it's our stupid or UPS or USPS and all that. It's way cheaper too. But I did find I can get like a box package out there for $24, 20 at like basically a T-shirt and some coins cost like $22 or something to send. Oh, hold on, I gotta watch the combat here. Doing good, guys. Only had the one total party wipeout. What are these things? Oh, they're barrels buried in the ground. Okay, I got it. Oh, what? As soon as I cheer for you, you get slaughtered? Oh, go rock. Let's see. Let me get back to the questions here. Liz Kimber, I thought you were going to be looking at bludgeoning this week. I did make one little change for bludgeoning that went into this last release that was the update for ground pound. I am going to... My dream is still to hit the stun stuff, the big update for bludgeoning, and I still have some time here. We got like 3 weeks left. Let's see, it's 2 weeks from... yeah, I got almost 2 full weeks before lockdown, so I'm going to try to get to that. Let's see. That which lurks. Will different color variations for the wyvern be added soon? There's not different color variations. We should make pets dyeable. We keep joking about that, but maybe that's what we need to do. You guys would love to have a pink dyed or rainbow colored wyvern. Let's see. Oh, I meant to pimp some stuff. So first, thanks to everybody out there who is a new watcher, new viewer. Again, I'm dev on the project, Chris Spears, Atos. I do a lot of tech directing stuff, but I also do a lot of design stuff, and I do a little bit of streaming too. Get on and answer questions for you guys. Today I'm doing some extra special stream specials. One of them I haven't done before. One's the one I did last week that everybody seemed to love. And was hoping I'd continue it this week. Of course, I had somebody email me saying, "Payday's coming Friday. If you hold off on it, I can do it next week." To which I, of course, want to tell people if you're paycheck to paycheck, don't spend lots of money on games. Do whatever you guys want, whatever makes you happy. But yes, I'm doing it again this week. Which is whatever you do for upgrades, you get a third of that towards a house that you can do whatever you want to with it. Hopefully you'll be putting it on that lot that you just upgraded to. It's kind of meant to make it a little less painful to upgrade. Well, it looks like you guys might have a shot. Let's see, I'll watch his health there. Oh, you guys haven't touched him. Come on, Ehondas. Can we get Mac or Armelian over here to help these guys out or something? I'm just kidding. I know you guys are good. I've tried fighting him myself, and he slaughters me every time. For those who don't know, if you fought Torque, he's a little bit like Torque, but he has a much faster turn rate if you just saw him like swivel around there. Which is, if you fought him, you know it's kind of a dance that you do with him the whole time. And I see you guys are still using water elementals, so I guess my nerf form wasn't so bad that it scared you guys away from water elementals. Sounds like I need to nerf it some more. Nerf. Alright, let's see. Darton Obscuro, the conversation log window lets you create custom tabs. Can we get similar functionality on the inventory? I mocked up something as a reply. Let's see. Oh, so you want custom tabs. So I'm not sure how much we really expose of the tagging of things. I mean, it may just be these are the tags, the only tags we can have on things. Hold on. I got a work thing to look at. Hold on, I might have broken something this morning. Let me look. There's an integration failure. Aha! It was Bobby. Okay, that one was mine. I broke it. Hold on, let me throw Undone under the bus. It's all my fault. Oh, and again, if you're a new player in there, I'm just sitting here watching these guys fight because it's actually they're. This is a little bit of an interesting fight with a boss troll type. People are doing a lot of farming on the trolls right now because there's some new player dungeon stuff where you can use troll essences that drop off of big trolls to craft and level up player dungeon rooms. For those who are more advanced players and already know about that stuff, know that I just added all the 3 essences that are in there now. Troll, Lich, and Kobold, those are all now things that you can put on your vendors for buy orders. So you guys can start putting up buy orders and trying to buy those guys out. So those will probably go up in value just due to convenience. And again, I still love the buy system. Again, that's one of those things we talked about it early on, that was one of the, it's in a way it's like you're creating a little player quest, you know, rather than being an NPC saying go get me, you know, 10 rat pelts or whatever. It's go get me 50 troll pelts and I'll give you whatever. So it lets the players kind of create little mini quests. We called them originally, it was there's a design that I wrote up for them calling them jobs, which I think may be used in other games, I forget. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have a Mexican martini tonight. I just want to go on record saying that. I think I mentioned we went out for Mexican food yesterday, and I was driving, and anytime Maxine is in the car, I'm super careful about that stuff anyways, but anytime Maxine is in there, I have like 0. I won't even have like a single beer. Not even like a Miller Lite or something pitiful like that. Or a Corona. But everybody else is drinking Mexican martinis, and I was super jealous. I just want to throw that out there. That sweet salt, oh, so good. Let's see. That Which Lurks, were you able to work on the wyvern poison issue? No, but I was planning on doing it later in the stream. Looks like I'm already wasting enough time that I need to probably get over and work on that here shortly. And again, I can save these questions for you for next time, because it's a cool question thing I wrote up. And I will get that automated further so that it dumps it straight into a document. Let's see. But yeah, on the tab for inventory, that may be more challenging than it seems, just because I don't know that we have the data for it, and we'd have to go set a lot of data. Yigindimion. Will the rare fish drop rates ever be increased, at least a little? I stay out of fishing. Oh, I see you there, Tree Walk. Speaking of people who get banned from Twitch chat, talking to you. Yeah, I try to stay away from the fishing stuff. Again, it's one of those things, it's an impossible, there's not an exact science for like the balance between rare, so it seems super cool, and, you know, more common, so it's more likely to get it. And I mean, I think right now, most people I mean, it's really satisfying. Like when we have, again, I throw out that fishing tournament example of like nobody had caught a shark in the entire game, a big shark. And during the fishing contest, somebody caught one, and everybody was like, "What? A giant shark! You guys, everybody else go home." But yeah, so it's one of those tough challenges for it. Oh, and I did want to say my 5-year-old is into dinosaurs right now. And we were looking at dinosaur fish stuff. And there was a dinosaur fish that she had that we were watching like videos on YouTube. And I was like, I know that fish. And it's one of the lava fish. Is apparently is a dinosaur fish that, obviously didn't live in the lava. Duh. But anyways, that's one of the dinosaur fish that she was watching. It's kind of got this bony mouth head thing. Vector grammar. Can we get more small entrances for dungeons besides the book entrance? Give me some ideas. They're pretty easy to rig up and set those up. I'll gladly give you guys another couple of options for small entrances for dungeons. I think there's kind of two things people want. It's kind of one of those things. Who wants a medium-sized dungeon entrance? You either want a small one so you can, hide it somewhere and it's convenient and you can put it on a row lot and all that jazz, or you want the giant one so it attracts attention. So that's kind of the thinking. Is the book one was the one that we put that we want to make sure there's at least one small enough for row lots, and then the other one, like the circle of stones where it's got the beam of light up. I just got a weird message. Hold on 1 second as I'm off topic here. Oh, right. That's one more issue that Wizard Smoke just brought up, which is, let me make a GR for that now, which is another bug that we need to get fixed before we start this patch, is the oily skin. It's not even oily skin. It looks like you've been dipped in oil. The crazy glassy, but it seems to only be happening to white males. Like light-skinned male characters. I don't think it happens to females, and I don't think it happens to darker skin. We use some different shaders for different stuff. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm going to stop the weather for you. I don't want rain on my stream. That one is actually shared. When I change the weather for a scene, it's changed for everybody in the scene. The set game time is not shared. I was just trying to do that so I can make sure. Yeah, see, my skin isn't crazy shiny. Probably if I go down here and look at E. Honda's corpse, or... Guys, Gorok is like taunting you. It's like dead bodies everywhere. Yeah, if I probably come over here and look at... Oh, he's got that stupid crown on. Anyways, he's probably got a shiny face. Hey guys, I'm going to slow the world down for you for a second so I can look at your face. And because it's fun. Here we go. Oh, and if any of the team is watching, this is the thing I was saying. There's still some black square problems going on. Yeah, there's the shiny thing, in case you're wondering. And it's, again, it looks like you're wearing a plastic mask or something, because it also stops at your neck. So again, light-skinned male shader seems to be the problem. And yeah, and I think they're watching the stream, so I don't think I got them killed or anything. Let's see, am I behind on guys? Let's see, Cornfellow, no, Cornfellow, another 100 bits. Thank you very much, Cornfellow. Let's see. You're not moving in. You're not in the top 10 yet. Yeah, you got to get 2,000 is where you get to the top 10. But remember, it runs for a month. You got 22 days left to get up there. Of course, those guys will probably push it up a little bit too. I haven't done the drawing here in a while. Let me do the drawing. So let's go ahead and close out the raffle. Oh, and good night, Cornfellow. Gave me 100 bits before he went to bed. Guess that is a European player. Raffle, 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 raffle. Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you guys really weren't in the raffle. Look, a bunch of people got in there at the last second. Yeah, close giveaway. And pick winner. Graham Wormsbane. I bet your name is Graham Wormsbane in game. With a space. I'm seeing how these patterns work. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me paste that in there. And you won the die mega pack. Mega pack. All right, I'm kind of light on prizes today, so let me get the next one going. And I'm going to do something cool. Let's see. For one of you guys out there, well, I'm practically giving that to you for free if you upgrade. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to say encourage you guys to upgrade. Bold Village Inn, that's pretty cool. Shogun, that's pretty cool. You know what? We were just talking about dungeons. Let's do a dungeon. We'll do... let's see. We can do the... Where's the Ring of Stones? There it is. Circle of Stones Rift. Dungeon entrance. We'll do that one for you guys as the... Graham Wormsbane. Woo! I'm gonna die all the things. Yes, you will. And they will be hideous and obscene. Circle of Stones Rift. Dungeon entrance. And I'll try to send you all that crap that goes with it. There's so many little recipes. Oh! Still have that bug for the 10 max on a mail thing. Open giveaway. Now you guys can enter. Now you can spam the raffle. Raffle, 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 raffle. But I don't care, because I can go back to my document. Let's see. Solar Sister, Shroud the Avatar. I wonder if you can hide the exclamation commands from the chat, too. I don't think so, because that's really... You guys are putting that in there. This is just going through the Twitch interface. I think I can hide that from me, probably, but that's because that's actually just going in the Twitch interface. I think there's not a way I can hide the raffle stuff. One of the things I looked at was actually, for the questions, one of the options I had that I may make an alternate version for it that we do for, like, the Friday big streams or whatever, when we have Richard and Star on there, and usually get more like 200, 250 or something like that watching. Although I'm up to like 148 today. Good job, guys. Yeah, good job. Making me look good. But is having it so you whisper questions. Huh? So that way you guys don't have to see the spam, and then when the questions come up, it's not like it's already been thrown out there and other people saw it. But I talked myself out of doing it for the first version because, well, one, I didn't want to get a lot of whispers because it fills up the bottom of my screen with a whisper, 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 whisper. And then two, I was worried I might get some dupes, because you guys are all asking the same questions. But you guys aren't asking the same questions, so. And as for the people who are wanting this question script thing that I wrote, I will probably get a forum post together. I want to do a little more work on it before I put it up for you guys, but I mean, it's already semi-functional. It's really just the thing that took the time was getting the framework going. They have some boilerplate stuff in there that, of course, every time I tried it, failed. Didn't work. Speaking of not failing, Raxerslay, or is it Raxerslay? Again, got to mispronounce names. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Shep311, can you have the loot drop in player-made dungeons still drop essences, but reduce the rate to like 1/10 drop rate? I think I might accidentally have the trolls dropping them at full rate. But yeah, I did want to get the essences in there and have them dropping. That had actually been the plan. I just, as always, had a ton of things to do. And I was wanting to see what the kill rate was. You guys are still pretty... There's a lot of kills of stuff in dungeons, but of course right now I can't really get a good measure of how much stuff you want to kill in dungeons, because seriously, how many are you going to kill if all it does is kill you, but you don't get any rewards from it? But right now it doesn't look like your people are doing anything crazy abusive with them. So I can probably put essences in there. I just didn't want to create a situation where you guys like never leave your dungeons. Kind of want you out adventuring a little bit too. Will those irritating young dragons be available for taming this quarter and in a future one? I'm not sure why the young dragons didn't. I'm trying to remember. I don't even know if I've seen a young dragon. I'm going to summon one here. Young dragon. Hold on. Young dragon. Is it baby dragon? Baby dragon do 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 do. Baby dragon do 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 do. Baby. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh, and those come in colors. Sexy. Let's see. Hold on, let me summon one here. These guys won't mind. Oh, they're not even here. I'll see how... maybe he'll help out with Gorok, because E-Honda seems to be having some problems with him. I'll summon him down here. Can fight with these guys. Let's see. Dragons. Dragon underscore baby underscore TO8 underscore blue. We love underscores. Oh. He's so cute. Get him. He's cute, but I think he's going to get slaughtered here. I think most of these guys around here are pretty vicious. We will see. Yeah, I'm not sure why those guys aren't tameable. That is a good question. I'm sure somebody could tell me. I'm sure B could tell me why. Hold on. Sorry, just checking up on work stuff. Oh, who killed my dragon? I guess Gorok came back. I see Silmaris Dragonbane asking on Universe, what does Chris mean about upgrades? Is there some way for me to upgrade my single roof home to something if I pay the difference? That is, again, I'll go and tell you guys the specials. I've had it suggested now that I sing Shiny from Moana because of shiny skin. I'll consider doing that. Sorry, yes, I am easily distracted. Hold on. Yeah, let me create a bug for the baby dragon thing before I forget. Let me search for a bug on the baby dragon. It just seems like something that would happen. Baby dragon. Baby dragon. Oh. Status open in progress. Reopened. Add remaining baby dragons to taming. R65. Already a Jira. All right, so there you go. It's looks like it's going to happen in R65. Tamers, there you go. Let me get my chat up here so I can also see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see. Z of Silverdale, is a training dummy broken or just no longer shareable with others? It should be working. There's a fix for it, but again, I'm not sure if that got all the way through the system in time for this release, because that was being worked on by Lord Subtleton, who is... Oh, look at my dog. Who is awesome, but he is also the one guy who is out on vacation now. Like, half the office took a vacation the first half. And he's on vacation now, so he's in Barcelona. I think you're supposed to say it with a Castilian lisp, but I don't want to. Let's see. Ooh, Oni Chang Gaming. Can you do the Easter egg hunt in a player-created dungeon instead of putting them into a public chest? Oh, man. Yeah, we would probably want to use somebody else's dungeon, like take over Tazar's dungeon or something temporarily, and go and scatter them around. Hold on, the dog must be covered up. There you go. Come on, co-pilot. Good job. There we go. Perfect. Now you can see his face. He likes to hide. He doesn't like the light on him. Let's see. Oh, and I was going to tell you specials one more time. I think that's what I was in the middle of and got distracted. Which was if you buy a lot upgrade, you can get 1/3 of whatever you spend in crowns. And that's in-game for crowns. You can get 1/3 of whatever you spend in crowns. Just send me a mail in-game. You can get 1/3 of the amount you spend as credit towards another house. If you have one of the types of houses that's no longer available, like I think Viking is one of them, and Kobold, some of those are no longer around, I will upgrade your house for you as well. Like if you go from a village to a town, I'll upgrade you to the town version if there is one. But you have to send me your old house deed, because we don't want more, there's kind of a fixed number of those types out there, and we don't want to add new ones to the world. But I will upgrade you guys as a special reward. And then the other thing I'm doing for today's stream is, if you're not into upgrading, but if you buy a $90, again, I don't keep that close track of all the prices on stuff, the 10,750 crown package, that's what I search for when I go to find it. But if you buy one of those guys, I will send you a Obsidian book of greater unlearning that will unlearn an entire tree if you want to. So you can get, and it returns 100% of the experience to your experience pool. So if you're trying to switch from like one skill tree to another, that makes it go like super quick, and you don't have to kill stuff. That's where you can actually go and like untrain one and then go fight a training dummy for a long time. Level that stuff up. Let's see. And got the raffle going. And if you're somebody who did one, the $90 package where I'm sending you stuff, just because a couple people asked already, there's like 5 left to go out. And again, one person I'm pretty sure I sent, but they haven't got it yet, so I got to go check on that one. But I'm going to get this stupid computer that's on the desk back there hopefully wrapped up today, so I can go and take it and rack it tomorrow, and then I can put that back as my my mail table and start shipping some more boxes. Those and also pledge reward stuff. Let's see. Scammeron, good game. What's the new estimate for player-owned dungeons to be finished? We kind of said we'd roll out parts of them. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. Is we've kind of rolled out some of the main systems for them. We're working out the bugs, obviously, that are still in there. But the data side of things will probably go on for months, and it'll just be kind of what you've seen now. Again, as I mentioned earlier, the thing that is time-consuming is adding the new creature types for those things. So the creature categories, adding rooms, making rooms encounter rooms is really quick. I could probably do like a new room encounter, turn it into an encounter with one of the existing creature types in like maybe an hour or two. It's the adding the creatures that basically takes me a day or more to add them all, and it's soul-crushing work. So that's the thing that's taking time. But there's not that many creature variations out there that we'll probably put in dungeons. So we'll see. I mean, I could be done with the data here. I would predict we get done with the data side of things probably in the second quarter, Q2. And we'll keep adding some more rooms. And once I get done with that, I'm going to go back and we're going to continue adding some more rooms. I know Travis has been working on some. He's actually been working on the new house type for the Lord of the Isle guys. So now would be a good time to go get one of those, because I expect he's going to show it and a couple of those guys will sell. But again, that's the Lord of the Isle stuff is absolutely for people who just want to support the game and also get something cool on the side too. Something cool and unique. But anyways, he'll be showing some of that stuff off soon. If he's watching the stream, maybe he can chime in. Hopefully he's not watching the stream because he's working hard. All right, List? Right? The new house type is actually, I think it's a package that List found that was for Unreal that he modified, got cleaned up, and has moved to Unity, and then also done a bunch of visual and graphics improvements on it. That's kind of a package for making different house types. But I think it's kind of like a big old stone Gothic mansion, I think is what it looked like. But again, you've seen the stuff he's taken, and made a lot of the dungeon. Pretty much all the cool-looking dungeon stuff has been him. He is, besides being decent at PvP and a world builder, he's also a VFX and a regular, 3ds Max artist. Let's see. Let me check to see how the questions are going here. You guys are asking them faster than I'm answering them. I'm up to 75 questions to go. Oh no, but I've done 15, so 60 to go. I need to go update this list. Let me go see if I can get that. Oh, and Viper Mortal, pacing yourself. Man, you're good at that. Do you just set like a timer for like 15 or 20 minutes and do it every time? Oh, and T-Branch, thank you very much for the 500. And yeah, and he'll have... I've been harassing him about those for a while, because that's one of those things... We normally don't sell stuff until we have it ready, but that was one that, again, we'd had multiple requests from people to get something like that out there. So we put it out just from talking about it before we actually made the house. So we don't like doing that. But he's not behind on any like stream rewards or stretch goal stuff. That's mostly, almost completely Damon who's behind on that stuff. So he'll get caught up on it and get it done. T-Branch, yeah, moving some stuff, assets from Unreal to Unity. I mean, they're base FBX. The thing that gets tough, to give you guys a little tech talk, the thing where it gets dicey and it's not just like drag it over and drop it in, is when you get to the materials and making materials work well. Because again, you got totally different shader types between the two, and you can do... I've seen videos of side-by-sides and it looks very different. So it is using the PAPS Blue Ribbon. That's not what PBR stands for, but it is using PBR shader stuff. That is the physically based rendering, which has the unfortunate 3-letter acronym of PBR, Packed Blue Ribbon. And three-letter acronym is one of those things I like because you can call it a TLA, and then it is what it describes. Three-letter acronym, TLA. Huh? Impressed your coworkers with that bit of trivia. Let's see. Are DPS meters add-ons allowed? Absolutely. As long as it is not helping you in combat in a direct way. That's kind of a measurement. We allow measurements of things is generally kind of the rules. Again, hold on. Let me get, do I have my Don't Lawyer Me Bro? I need to get my Don't Lawyer Me Bro hooked up again so I can splash that on my screen. Oh, and for new players, I'm looking at boring stuff. Oh, did my entertainment leave? Everything's dead. I think they probably went back to try and clear out some new spawns. They're all dead. Including the players. Oh, looks like something's fighting over there. Nope. Lots of dead stuff, but I don't see where they went. Is that the... What is that? No, not that one. That one. Yeah, they're still around. And my... Oh, and by the way, my guess is, I think about the tier 2, maybe tier 3 room, troll room, when it actually works correctly, will be about on par with the difficulty of this place, where there's actually like Torque Doll level guys out there as kind of the guards. As I've summoned some tier 6 troll versions for you guys. Oh, there's E-Hondas. You guys know that those are pretty insane. They can probably one-hit most players in the game on a crit if they don't have pretty good defenses. Alright, let me get back to my questions because I'm still falling behind. Let's see. Yigindimian, will my throne room stay an encounter room after this next patch? Your throne. If you're talking about the Duke throne room, I don't think we're making that into a encounter room. Although that's a cool idea. We should make Duke encounter rooms into, let you convert them if you want to. The way we have them set up right now, you have to like convert them from one to the other. So it'd be up to you if you want to convert it to be something different. But I'm guessing you're talking about the throne room as in the Hilt Rotunda is what that's called. So that one will stay the same. It'll just have, there's a recipe right now, I think, where you can convert it. But no, it's going to stay the same. Unless you, I guess the other throne room kind of thing is the Lich room. And that one stays the same. We're not changing them out. Rada Torment. Chris, please check the blueprint drop percentage compared to the recipe. The recipes are reteachable, so they should be harder to get than the BPs. Yeah, and actually I should probably turn that down. Again, those are things that those recipes, you don't even have to find the recipe. So it's pretty much just a cache loot thing. Because the recipes, you can learn them by doing them. Keeping an eye on my phone. Trying to watch when baby gets here. Or starts heading home. So, and I'm not going to get, looks like I'm not going to get to doing taming stuff after I teased you guys with taming stuff. So how about if I take a pass on taming tomorrow morning as my morning task. And then tomorrow when I get on the stream, I might be doing a stream tomorrow. We'll see. We've got a team meeting tomorrow. And that usually means lunch afterwards, which can go late. But lunch that you guys are paying for, like T-Branch just did with his 500 bits. I think that was a little while ago, but that's kind of, for those who didn't know, that's pretty much what we say the Twitch stuff all goes to pay for lunch. Just to be clear, so far we haven't got a dime because there's such a long delay between Twitch and when you get your stuff. It's 45 days after a month where you've earned more than a certain amount, like $100 or $50 or something. Then from the end of the month, it's 45 days until you get paid. So I'm owed money for my lunch, buying my guys lunch. And thank you, Viper Mortal. Your alarm must have gone off again. Possibly the most consistent giver. Oh man, you guys are still asking questions. Yeah, a lot of these are going to have to carry over until last time, or until next time. Donis, can you make the Brightbone pass control points similar to the other control points with infinite waves and less time between one wave and the other? I think Travis was working on adding some new control points, some new control point mechanisms. And that's one of the things we were planning on doing with at least one of the new encounter rooms that'll be coming up in R65 is hopefully having a control point encounter room. So I think just leaving it the way it is, just because, again, it's nice to have a little variety. But I'll make a note of that. I'll make a JIR for it, asking if it's intentional, because I may have just missed it. And there's lots of control point changes and wave spawning stuff coming up. I'll put that one on Travis. He doesn't have enough to do. He's the guy that would know if it was intentional or not. Artemis Sacrifice, can you add totems to supply bundles? I meant to do that this release. Again, just making them very rare drop, because as you guys saw me doing the math, I can kind of do the math. I know there's 100 totems to make one of those things, so if I want to put like an average of, if I want to put one essence equivalent in a bag, all I have to do is put 1% of a totem, and it works out the same in the long run. Because you guys love our random number generator, right? Am I right? Throw me some bits if you love our random number generator. Oh, look, nobody threw me bits. Solar System. You should put Lord British in charge of the live stream so you can stay busy coding. I am coding. I coded up this question thing to let you guys ask questions. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, though, for those who don't know, my schedule is weird. I'm not a big sleeper. But my schedule is usually I put Maxine to bed between, 1 bit. Monkey Smack's a fan. I'm surprised it wasn't 2 bits. 2 bits. That's what he gives me for our random number. And there's a second bit. Now I got 2 bits. But anyways, I put Maxine to bed around 7. I'm usually actually in bed by 8 o'clock and watch TV until about 9 o'clock. But then I get up stupidly early. This morning I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I put in my 8 to 10 hours in the, hey, Henry Tarling, 12 bits. A little less of slap in the face, to use the old player term that we always hated. But I'm up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll put in my 8 to 10 hours and be done by noon with work, and then I eat lunch, sometimes work out, hopefully work out, and then come back and do some streaming with you guys. When you see me in the afternoon, I'm usually pretty toasty, and just need a chance to blow off steam and chat with players, and it also helps me set, as you're seeing, it helps me set what I'm going to be doing the next morning, because we do have a long list of things we want to do that are big task things, but like the feedback you guys give to me is frequently more important, because you guys are the guys that are in there daily and know what the most irritating stuff is, like the dragging your rune out accidentally, being able to lock that stuff. What is going on over there? Is that a dead E-Hondas that got stuck in that weird bouncy state? Are you dead, E-Hondas? No, you're not dead. What happened there? Poof. Maybe you were dead. Hang in there, water elemental. Yes, good place to hunt trolls if you're looking for troll essences. And again, for those who were late to the show, troll essences and kobold essences and lich essences will be on the buy order list. So you'll probably see a lot of people putting up buy orders. I would say just a hunch, but if you check like Tazar's and Artemis's dungeon and some other places, you'll probably find, or vendors, you'll probably find some buy orders soon. Rada Torment's hating on my tooltips in game. Damn it, Rada. I try. Cornfellow, would it be difficult to add a speed between walking and running? I think the problem with that is we have some logic in there for handling slow, but it starts looking a little clunky because there's the walk and you have a walk animation, but then it doesn't really blend to run that smoothly. And you get into this like fast walking, feet sliding, or the animation playing too fast, or slow walking or running. I think that's where the challenge comes in more than, obviously it'd be easy to add that because you guys get slow spells and stuff like that all the time. So there's speeds in between there. It's just the animations start looking a little clunky, and we don't want players doing that long term. If you're in combat, you're probably distracted and not noticing that your feet are sliding and all that. But if you're role-playing and you want to role-play a jog, then that's a little tougher. If you want something in between there, just get overloaded and carry too much stuff. Huh? How about that? Fixed. Elis, testing gifts for QA. Yes. Again, that's not me. Let me make sure. I'm going to get a Jira and assign it to Burning Toad. He's in the middle of trying to get this last patch integrated and tested, and he also just identified a couple more problems that we probably want to fix from the forums, which is the shiny face is the other big one. Oh, and I just got the call from the wife. That means I have like 25 minutes until my wife gets home, so I am going to wrap things up here pretty soon. So I think I'm going to do a rapid-fire prizing here. And it's after 4 hours. I've already done my 2 hours. And shaking fist at Twitch for not making us partners yet. They haven't denied us partners. They just haven't approved us as partners. So I went and clicked the apply button again. I couldn't resist myself. But we meet all the numbers by like a factor of 2 or something, thanks to my streaming here lately. So yes, get in the prizing because I'm going to do rapid fire, 2 of them back to back. Bam, bam. Raffle. And let's see, how many questions do I have here? Let's see, I did 10. So I have 60 questions coming into the next stream. If you put a question up this time, don't send it again next time. This thing saves out, and I'm going to be, again, moving it to a Google Doc, but I'll probably move it by hand so you guys don't lose anything. Let's see. Ooh, I like that idea. I just pulled one out of the middle of it. Spinock the Great. Can you please add the Clockwork Dragon to the Tier 10 Swamp, who appears after you kill the Kobold King? Yeah, and that's one of the things. That's when we got stupidly busy. For those who didn't know, we got stupidly busy right around mid-December last year, because when you got the Christmas stuff and all the breaks from that, we're still trying to cram in full featured releases. And then we had to move the servers. Surprise! Because somebody bought our previous data center and we got kicked out of our data center. We had to move all the data center, and then we had to move the office. So I'd been meaning to do a lot more work on the Tier 10 Swamp thing. That was one of my map reworks. But I am doing a map rework this release. It's on my agenda. Maybe I'll do that I started looking at it on a live stream. But maybe I can show you guys some of the changes coming to it. But that is Deep Ravenswood, hitting another classic one. And basically not going to change it that much. It'll probably be about the same difficulty. I'm just trying to up the number of spawns and improve like how the spawns work in it. They're really just super scattered. And then add a few more challenging things in there for a few places. Possibly moving the top of the hill to be a undead, waves of undead type encounter. Something not quite as big as upper tiers, but something interesting like that. All right. Whew. George of the Jungle, when will we be able to pay for Shroud Crown items via Steam? Oh, I don't know. Come on, Burning Toad. That's been on him for a while. He has, again, you hear me talk about people. He's one of the names you hear multiple times per stream because he does so much. Oh, my camera went fuzzy. Probably because I did that. But yeah, that is on the list, and he started working on that. I'm not sure where that fell off the grid. I mean, there's several things that we got on there. Again, our main web guy, Taz, is on emergency call only right now. He's still on his leave of absence after working for like 7 years straight and basically being burned out. So there hasn't been much on that front. That was the other thing we wanted to get it so you can purchase crowns in-game without having to go to the web store. Like just hook up PayPal or whatever and do it in-game. Let's see. About the offer for lot upgrading. Yes, I need to plug that again before I start wrapping things up. You will upgrade my house from a Shogun 3-story village keep up to the Shogun townhouse. Yes, I will upgrade if you have one. If you have a one that's isn't being sold now, that's been expired, but like you have the village version and you buy up to a town, I'll upgrade your town, but you have to send me in the mail, send me your the one I'm going to be replacing it with, so we can make sure there's only one Shogun removed and one Shogun added, just upping it along with your lot. All right, I'm going to be closing the giveaway in 5 seconds, and then I'm going to do another giveaway immediately. Not immediately, but like for 5 minutes while I wrap things up. And if you are a streamer, now would be a decent time to go get your stream going, because I'll raid somebody after this. And closing the giveaway. Here we go. And this is for the Circle of Stones Rift Dungeon. And I've been watching these guys, so I have not emailed those out. I usually email them during the stream, but I'll email them right after. I guess I can go do that when I pick this last one, email out the 3 guys. And the winner is Jason9999. Oh, you were just short. If only you'd gotten one more, you could have been Jason10000. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have won. That is for the Circle of Stones Rift Dungeon. Hopefully... Oh, it's Anpu. Cool, that's a name I know. And let me reset, and I'll do one more quick one here that'll be a smaller something or another. How about just like an epic juniper tree so you can annoy your neighbors? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a epic juniper tree so you can annoy the crap out of your town mates. It's actually kind of cool. I've seen some people who've used those super tall trees, put them in their towns like in pots. Just have like a lot dedicated because it gives you good point of reference for stuff. It's over by the tree. Epic. All caps. Juniper. Not all caps. Tree. Open giveaway. And I'll do this one in about 10 minutes, so you don't have to wait around for that massive tree. And I didn't buy it. Did I purchase? Okay. Alright, and I'm going to go over there. Yeah, these guys are doing pretty good down here. For those who haven't been to this scene, it's it's one of the tougher scenes in the game in terms of creature difficulty. There's lots of elevation changes and places you can climb to, so there's lots of options for getting away from them and stuff, as you just saw. But it is a pretty challenging scene. Largely because most things in the scene have some type of ranged attack. As Ehondis is... oh, looks like he's going to die again. 166.07. Don't die, Ehondis! Oh, 130. Oh, run, dude! No pressure, man. Not like there's 162 people watching you. Oh, good save. Alright, he survived that time. But let me do my usual stuff here for closing things out. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go back and mail this stuff right now. Send Anpu his dungeon stuff, and send Bristlebur. I'm not sure if I ever got his name. I'm going to assume he's Bristlebur and try to send it to that. And then also Graham Wormsbane. His Die Mega Pack. Mega Pack. Oh, looks like somebody took advantage of the crown thing. For those who don't know, I'm doing the crown special thing. If you buy whatever the biggest crown package is, like 10,750 crowns, I will send you in-game. No more shipping, please. But in-game, I will mail you a epic book of unlearning, or book of unlearning epic, or whatever it's called. The one that lets you unlearn an entire tree. It's one of our more popular items, which after seeing it, I think it was a player request that we created. But it's cool because you can switch schools really easily with that. If you're tired of ice magic or whatever, or you will be tired of it after next release when I nerf it. I'm not sure if I'm nerfing it. I've been told I need to nerf ice bolt. Let me see. Anpu, I'm glad you have a short name because I have to send you like 3 or 4 emails. Dungeon. What was that thing called? Didn't I buy that? Is that the Standing Stones? Maybe I didn't buy it. Poop! Alright, let me go buy that. I think I just didn't buy it. Standing Stones. There we go. Circle of Stones. And that's marbles. I'll just send you all my dungeon crap, Anpu. There we go. Now we're talking. One. Okay, send. Glad the guy with a short name won these. Anpu. Two. And then it was, the stained glass dungeon for you is pretty cool. And then it was Standing Stones. Did I already send that? No, Circle. I think I already sent that to you. I think you already got, I think one of those recipes I sent that was up top was a Circle of Stones. Alright, so you should be taken care of. Let me take care of Bristleburr. If he exists. Buzz. No Bristleburr. He's going to have to send me his name. If he even knows he won. So let me do Wormsbane. Not Grappin. Graham Wormsbane. You won the die mega pack. I think I bought the dies. No, that's in housing. Maybe crafting die. There they are. Okay. Is pure black die one of the ones? I don't think pure black was one of the ones. Is that something super rare? Pretty good value on them. Whatever. I'm sending it. Die mega pack. All caps. Alright, so I'm caught up on the stream stuff, except for that dude who didn't respond. You'll have to mail me in-game. Uh-oh. Ring notification. Which means I have a little baby who's about to come up here, a 5-year-old who's going to come up here in a few minutes. And I may lose my dog as well. He may get up and go abandon me. So I should wrap things up by saying, guys, again, the stream specials are you buy the $90 or 10,750 crown pack, whatever it is now. Again, we're continuing to bump that up every month. If you buy that, I'll send you, and then just mail me in-game. I will send you, and I'll try to get people that you having to mail me, but sometimes it's hard for me to match up emails. But I'll mail you a epic Book of Unlearning. If you do an upgrade in-game, I'll send you a third of whatever you spend on the upgrade for your lot. as credit towards a house. Like, I won't send you the crowns, but you can tell me what house you want. Just mail me and I'll upgrade it. And I'll even upgrade stuff that is you can't get anymore, but you gotta like send me your old one. Like if you're upgrading from like Shogun Village to Shogun Town because you upgrade your town a lot, send me your old Shogun Village and I'll send you the Shogun Town. You gotta do that in the game, in mail. And stay on me on that. I keep up with all my in-game mail, but I'm getting quite a bit these days. But again, guys, thank you so much. I did not get to taming. I'm going to try to do taming tomorrow morning and then show off the changes I made tomorrow afternoon. Just because I know if I actually did the taming one, that that which lurks or whatever would no longer show up. Maybe Snugs too. I don't want Snugs to go away. I got to keep telling them I'm going to do taming next stream. Next stream, guys. And so tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be streaming. If I do, it'll probably be 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit late. Because tomorrow is our team meeting, and we usually go out for lunch afterwards, and it can be tough getting home in time. So tomorrow, I plan on streaming. If I can't get there, I'll post something when I know a little bit more. But I may not do it tomorrow and just go to Wednesday. So if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll show off the taming stuff on Wednesday, and I'll start the stream off with that. Again, questions you've added to the list will not be going away. I'm going to keep that between streams. So the 74 questions I have left on this list will be there on the next stream, and I'll try and start on the top on that. Again, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for all the support on the game. Glad we got most of the major issues resolved. We still have one more major patch coming out that will do a bunch of good stuff. Hopefully we can get rid of the shiny face. Hopefully we can get rid of the black squares and particles. We didn't turn on the performance stuff we wanted to turn on for this release, so hopefully we can get that on QA soon. We might do a QA as soon as the end of the week so we can start trying out some of those new performance things. Performance overall is up and crash rate is not up. It's actually down like 2%, which is stunning. But again, guys, thanks so much for joining the stream. And I haven't picked a winner yet. I need to pick a winner. Let me pick a winner, and then I'll go raid somebody's stream. So I'm going to close the giveaway. Yeah, there went Mojito. They stole my dog. He will go down and say hi to him sometimes. Here we go, closing the giveaway. It's for the annoying epic tree. Annoy your neighbors. And Pifester? Pifester? Who are you, Pifester? I will send you an epic tree. Truly epic. All caps epic. I'll try just typing that in. Buzz. What happens if I put a space in there? Buzz. Alright, well, he is not spoken up yet because I would see that. I've got a filter that shows when he speaks up. Again, for those who got here late, I wrote a plugin that takes questions, so you can do ! Question. And it's something that'll be saved out between streams. So next time I'll get in here and I'll try to just do taming first, and then I'm going to try to hit questions and get through a ton of these questions. So, oh god, that name. Let's see if I can even type that. That's a lot of vowels. She's Bon. Got it. Man, your friends must hate you. Now they're going to hate you even more because you got an epic tree. Seriously, if you haven't seen these things, you can see them from across the map. Grats on your annoying tree. Bam. Hard to spell real name. I see. Guys, again, thank you so much. I'm going to go hang out with my 5-year-old who just got home from school. And it looks like my dog returned to me. Is that true? You get it? Yep, you get in there. He's really good about getting on there and burying himself. Getting under the covers. But again, I hope to be on tomorrow. If I'm not, I will be on Wednesday. I'll try to let you know, give you a little bit of warning there. And remember, go get your stream up, because I'm about to head over there. Let's see, Twitch. And who should we raid today? Let's see. Shroud. Let's see. I haven't done Torque Official in a while. Crispy Cars screen is always at the disconnect screen thing. Let's see. Looks like Torque Official or Monty. Let me see what Torque's doing now. Torque, you actually playing or you just streaming me? Oh no, you're playing. I don't think I've done Torque in a while. I'll do Torque. Raid. Torque Official. Don't go to the unofficial one. Only the official Torque. Bam. So I got a few seconds here to say goodbye. So guys, again, see you tomorrow. The specials, I'll keep them on until 9 o'clock tonight. If you buy the $90 crown package, I'll send you that 1,500 crown thing in-game, the Epic Book of Unlearning. And if you buy a lot upgrade, send me an email about what type of house you want. And that's emailed in-game. Guys, thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Here we come, Torque! And in